is beauty in our today's world? What do you believe to be beauty or beautiful? Is there a difference between being pretty and being beautiful, or being pretty and beauty? Welcome to Issues by Elsie. In our today's world of social media, who sets all these beauty standards? We all think, and from what we have seen, to be beautiful, you have to look in a particular way or be shaped in a particular way. Is that really beauty? I'm going to be telling you guys, sharing a story with you people that I had to deal with my daughter. Being in the public school system, she had just moved from middle school to high school, where you really sometimes have the mean girls. If you are not having the mean girls, you have the boys that are there. They're either there to sell drugs, whatever it is that they're there. Some just come to school to intimidate others. So I get up one day, I was sleeping in the house, and I get up. I knew my daughter was supposed to have been back from school. And as I turned around, I didn't find her in the house. So I asked my mom, who was also around with us, where she was. My mom said she hadn't seen her, she had walked out. I waited for about an hour or two before she returned. And when she came into the house, standing there right at the door, I asked her where she was coming from. She told me she needed to cool off. And so she just took a walk, and I asked her, was cooling off about what? What is bothering you? And she explained that there's this particular guy in her school who will trace her down the hallway and will always tell her, oh, your nose is big, you are not pretty, and just say mean things to her. And I said, well, is that what really caused you to leave this house for over an hour or two, that I could have ended up calling the police as reporting a missing person? She said, yes, it really gets to her, because it's not like it's the first time. Even sometimes after class, the guy will just walk to her and say mean things. And I said, well, the mother instinct in me immediately kicked in, and I turned and I asked her, look at your grandmother who is sitting over there. Does she have a big nose? She answered me, yes. I said, is her nose bigger than yours? She said, yes. I asked her, you know your grandfather even though he's not around. Does your grandfather have a big nose? She said, yes. I said, is your grandfather's nose bigger than yours? She said, yes. I proceeded to me. I said, now as your mother, look at me. Do I have a big nose? She said, yes. I said, is my nose bigger than yours? She said, yes. I said, okay. I have just given you the generation of the big nose and how the big nose comes about. It's a family nose. So you go to your room because you do not have a problem. I have just shown you the generation of the big nose and how this big nose is not going anywhere. If at all we have to do anything with regards to our nose, then we wouldn't be who we are. Because when you come into our family, the first thing you spot, looking at my face, is this big nose. So it is the big nose that makes us. So if you are feeling down and sad because some guy told you that your nose was big and that you were not pretty, what you should have told him is, this is a family nose and it ain't going anywhere. And plus, if we were to try to change this nose, or let's say that we want to change your nose because you're feeling bad about what this guy said, it means that we will start cutting grandma's nose. We will cut grandpa's nose. We will cut my nose before even coming to you. And that will be a lot of noses to cut. I said, so next time when this guy says anything, just tell him, yes, your grandma has this nose, your grandpa has the nose, your mother has the nose, and you have the nose. What is he going to do about it? I told her, go to your room. You do not have a problem. She went into her room, and I guess she reflected about it, and she snapped out of it. And today I can tell you, she's one of those daughters that is very, very comfortable in her own skin. Many a times now, even I would tell her, no, you need to do this, you need to do, and she's like, oh, no, mom, no. And that's all what we need. Who sets these beauty standards? Who sets them? We must teach our daughters what beauty really is. We cannot be beautiful by spending time trying to copy other people. We want our nose shaped in a particular way. We want, no. You have to find, what we need to teach our daughters is to find their own beauty. And I can guarantee you, you wouldn't find your beauty by spending time copying someone. Because guess what? We have different body shapes. We have different cheekbones, you name it. We have different skin tones. Yes, if you feel bad about something, you can definitely maybe lose weight, yes, if you think you are getting so much out of shape or whatever. You can lose weight. And even in losing, not all losing of weight even is healthy. Some people actually lose weight because they are sick. Some lose weight because they are hungry. Oh yes, you heard me. Because if you are not eating, you will lose weight. It's not necessarily because you are on a diet or something. But if we think that beauty is because our noses have to be shaped in a particular way, our hair has to look in a particular way, then we've lost the mark. Because no two persons are the same. Even identical twins don't have the same fingerprint. The fingerprints are still different. So what must we teach our daughters? Find your own beauty. And beauty is not only about looks. It's about your attitude. It's about how you relate with people, how the morals that build you as a person. If you find out that beauty about you, guess what? Anywhere you go, you will stand out. You will stand out as an individual. Whether it's from your body shape, it's from your facial expressions, it's from your skin tone, you will stand out when you eventually find your own beauty. Just because everybody is wearing a dress doesn't mean you should pick it and wear. Just because everybody is doing a particular hairstyle doesn't mean you should do it. Just because everybody is wearing a particular foundation doesn't mean you should do it. Just because everybody is using a particular or shaping their nose or trying to shape their nose in a particular way or do surgery to it doesn't mean you should do it. Find your own beauty. When you find what works for you, putting into consideration your personality, your body shape, when you accept that who you are and find what matches with your personality, trust me, you will stand out anywhere that you go and people will notice you if that is what you are looking for. Let's teach our daughters to find their inner beauty. It starts inwardly, not necessarily what you look out, because when you are happy on the inside, guess what? It radiates from in the outside, and you will find that confidence in your skin. Let's teach our daughters to find their own beauty, which makes them unique. No two daughters even will be the same. Trust me. I've raised girls, I've raised boys, and I can tell you they are all different in their personalities, in their looks. But thank God, because of the way I have talked and met all of them to be able to find their own beauty. The way they dress, the way I'd always tell them, find what works. Find what works for you, because what works for me might not work for you, which is always true. You have to find what works for you. And it often takes time. It often takes time, but you will eventually get there. That's the advice I gave to my girls, and today they are very comfortable in their own skin, I can tell you. Very, very comfortable in their own skin, and that's my advice to you. Remember also, it's a family knows. It's gonna be a family whatever. You know what runs in your family as a facial expression, or it ain't going anywhere. We can't change who we are just because social media or what defines what is beauty standards. Beauty, it's more than just looks. Thanks for watching.